Hello, first graders! Hopefully you have your writing paper. Just a reminder, we are not writing in our writing journals. That is for writing stories. This should be some sort of paper that you picked up somewhere else, or maybe from your spiral notebook that was on your supply list. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Bring your chair all the way into your desk where your stomach is touching your desk and your back is touching your chair, holding your paper. Today, we are actually going to work on a word family. We're going to work on the word family "an." So up at the top of your paper, with your nicest handwriting, let's write the word "an." A-N. So all the words that we write today are going to have "an" in it. A-N. And I want you to sound that with me. A-N. A-N. All right. So instead of just having "an," what if I put a C in front of the word "an"? So let's get our fist up. So if I have a C in front of the word "an," a C says "k." And then we have "an." So "k." "an." So this is a C, and then we have our "an," and you already know what that is. Let's see if we can write that on this line. So we have "k." "A," go around the clock, up and down. What is this word? K-a-n. Point to it with me as we sound it out. K-a-n. Let's get our motors running, meaning we are not taking a break between each letter. So we go can, can, can. Oh, that sounds familiar. I think that's the word can. Nice job. So instead of this C, we're going to switch the C to an R. So down here, I want you to write an R. Let's sound it out. So we're going to get your fingers up. We're going to go R, A-N, R, A-N. And we already know that the A-N says "an." So sometimes if you can find a word or a family in there, you can kind of put them together. Like how I have my two fingers together here. They're friends. I know that says "an." So now I just have to sound out R, an. R, an. And let's go ahead and write our "an" here. A, n. So I have R, an. Let's get our motor running. So instead of putting a space in between here, I'm going to blend it all together. Ran. Again, ran. Oh, that sounds like the word ran. Did you know it was the word ran? Hopefully you did. Okay, instead of an R, let's change the R to a T. So for a T, we're going to start at the top line, pull straight down, and we just do a tiny crossbar, just like how we learned those F's earlier. And a T says T, T. Well, we know a T says T, and we know that A-N says "an." We're going to put those two sounds together, so we just have to do T, an. Let's write it on our paper. We're going to put our "an." An. So now when we sound this out, we're going to go T, an, T, an. I know. Let's get our motors running. So we go tan, tan. Oh, tan. I know that word, tan, like the color. Or I have a suntan. Okay, friends, what if we change that T to an F? Let's change that to an F. Remember, on an F, we start at 2 o'clock, up at the top, up and over the top of the clock, pull straight down, and a tiny crossbar. Okay, let's get our fingers up. So we have F. Remember, it's that silent sound. And we have "an," and we're going to put those two fingers together because we already know that they say "an." So now we need to sound it. "An." "An." Let's write it. So we already have F. So now we're going to do "an." Let's sound it. "An." "An." Let's get our motors running and blend this together so we can figure out what it is. Fan. Fan. Oh, that sounds like the word fan. Did you know it was the word fan? I hope so. Okay, the next word that we're going to do, instead of an F, let's change the F to a P. P. So on a P, you actually start at the midpoint or the dotted line, and you're going to pull all the way down to the next line. Then you're going to trace it back up and go around the clock and tuck it. Just kind of like we do on a B, how we have to tuck that B. So a P says P, P. Well, when we sound this out, we know we have P and we know we have an. So we're going to keep those two together. P, an, P, an. Let's write an. All right, let's sound it. We have P, an, P, an. Let's get our motors running. Pan, pan, pan. Oh, a pan like I cook with in the kitchen. Did you know it was the word pan? So let's go through and we are going to read all of our sounds from the beginning, all of our words from the beginning. Let me get it so I can get all of mine in the screen here. All right, go ahead and point to the first word. This is the word can. Say it, can. This is the word ran. Say it, ran. This is the word tan. Say it, tan. This is the word fan. Say it, fan. And this is the word pan. Say it, pan. Can you do it super warp speed with me? I think I can do it. Are you ready? We're going to try and go as fast as we can. Get your pointer finger ready. We're going to touch each one and say it. Ready, set, go. Can, ran, tan, fan, pan. Woo! That was so fast. All right, friends, that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow for phonics.